My name is Gretchen Rubin, and this is the Happiness Project. The resolution for this week is to find gratitude cues in everyday life. Cultivating gratitude is a very important aspect of a happy life, but it can be challenging to find ways to remind yourself to be happy when you're just going about your ordinary day. And so it's very helpful to find cues just as part of your everyday life to remind you to think about all the things that you have to be grateful for. So one of the things that's often recommended for this is to keep a gratitude journal. And I tried keeping a gratitude journal, and this was mine. I have many of these for all different purposes. I love these little notebooks. But my gratitude journal actually sort of drove me crazy after the first few weeks. I really did not find that it was helping me become more grateful, but it was actually just bugging me. And I read research later that suggested that maybe the optimal number of times per week to keep a gratitude journal is twice. But by the time I read that research, I'd kind of soured on the whole thing. So I wanted to find other ways to cultivate gratitude. One way is a screensaver. If you have a screensaver that's a picture of your family or of something that reminds you about being grateful, that's very helpful. I have a friend who always uses her passwords as a way to remind herself to be grateful because of the words that she picks. I use the threshold ritual. There's a lot of different ways that people look for tiny opportunities of just as part of their everyday routine to remind themselves to be grateful. So the resolution for this week is to find gratitude cues in everyday life. And the thought for this week comes from Marilynne Robinson, who wrote, "When things are taking their ordinary course, it can be hard to remember what matters."